wasn't expecting you for another hour.
On the 6 feet, please.
Come on.
It's the rule. Thank you. Jessica wanted to call her kids at 9 o'clock, so we had to change the whole schedule around of who gets the gizmo when. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to warn you.
No, it's okay. I'm just so happy to see you. Wait, are you at a marina?
No, I'm still at the stadium. I just put up this background for fun.
I wish you could just sail away to me right now. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Hey, Jax, do you miss this?
Oh, Mace, what are you doing? Again with this?
What about this?
No, I told you, I'm in the middle of the friggin' stadium here. Oh yeah, you like that, John?
You
want
want
that?
some?
You want to get a good show? Please, Mace, again, this is really...
Think of me as your
please,
own
just stop,
private
stop.
halftime show.
Stop.
I'm just having fun. Plus, I don't see anyone else there.
There's people up there in the bleachers.
You know, I'm not shy. That's what you love about me.
It's not just that. It's just, seeing you but not being able to touch you, it's torture.
I'm sorry, Jax. I was just trying to have fun, but look, I will tuck everything firmly into place, and from now on, modesty will prevail.
Thanks. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. If all goes well, I should be home in the next 2 weeks.
Seriously?
We let the last of the patients go this afternoon. It's only us medics here now, so for the next 14 days, all I have to do is not develop any symptoms or not test positive, and I should be home in the next 2 weeks.
Yes! Come in for a kiss!
Stop!
What?
I know you like to pretend, but I can't do it. Seeing you and not being able to touch you, it just breaks my heart.
I can't help it. I see you right in front of me. I keep forgetting.
6 feet, okay?
You got it. 6 feet.
What were you doing when I called?
I just put a loaf in. Sprouted wheat.
I miss your bread.
2 weeks from now, I'll make a special loaf. Walnuts and dried apricots. Jax? 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 Jax?
Mace, 6 feet.
But...
Please, I've told you a million times, it's much easier for me.
6 feet. What just happened?
The connection must have dropped.
You're a fiend with that hand sanitizer.
We've only got the one gizmo for 44 medics. That's 43 other potential vectors rubbing their paws all over this thing every time they want to call home. So each time I touch it, I've got to disinfect. You're still washing your hands, right?
Yes.
Last thing before you go out and first thing when you get in.
When I get back in. That's been the drill for 10 years.
People get lazy. One pandemic a year for 7 years and people stay on their toes. 2 years go by without an outbreak and everyone slacks off. And then the virus comes back twice as hard and then I'm conscripted to help clean up the mess. Christ, I'm exhausted. I wish I were home already.
I wish you were too.
6 feet.
I didn't move an inch.
You were about to, I could tell.
What a stupid rule.
I've told you a million times that I can't stand to be close to you and not be able to touch you. Out here, I've gotten used to keeping 6 feet away from people when I'm not treating patients. If the two of us follow that rule, then I can just pretend we're distant.
Couldn't we just do 5 feet instead? I mean, I'm not really there. You're not really here. It's not like we can catch something from each other.
6. That's the rule.
Should I just go?
No.
You're miserable. I can't seem to make you feel any better. You won't even let me show off the killer striptease moves I've been working on. I mean, what is the point?
No, please, Mace, don't go. Just tell me something about home.
I went out today. They had a concert down in Raphael Park. The first since they lifted the lockdown a month ago. There was this R&B band playing, and they were really good. You couldn't listen to them and sit still, you know? There were maybe a couple hundred people in the park. Singles and couples and families, all clumped together on their picnic blankets, 6 feet apart, distancing, out of habit, I guess. The band kept playing, and they were just tearing it up. One by one, everyone started standing up to dance. I mean, really dance. The kind of dance where you just forget yourself. One by one, we started getting closer and closer to the stage. We were waving our hands, shaking our hips, bumping up against each other, smelling each other's sweat, the way people used to dance, you know? For the first time in as long as I can remember, I was experiencing ecstasy, you know?
But then what? Mace, what happened?
The crowd started blowing apart. It was like there was an explosion in the middle, pushing everyone out towards the edges. People were running, scrambling to get away from each other as fast as they could. I just stood there, stunned. I asked this one guy as he ran past what happened. He said someone said they heard someone else cough. And I just felt myself crash back into my body. And I was running too. I left my picnic blanket behind and ran all the way home.
Jesus.
Oh God, why did I just tell you that? You wanted to hear something happy. Why didn't I just stop before I...
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it probably doesn't mean anything, right? People cough for all sorts of reasons, not just for if anyone even really coughed at all. Don't worry. I've been taking my temperature every 20 minutes, and if it goes above 100, I'll go get tested right away. Anyway, I can't get sick. It's impossible. You're coming home because you run out of patience. That's a bright spot, right?
Right.
A light in the dark.
I suppose.
What's wrong?
The day I got here, there were already so many people. Cots stretching from the end zone to the 20-yard line. It was already too much. But people just kept coming in. Cots to the 30-yard line, the 40. They just kept going until there were cots from goalpost to goalpost. For 2 months, this field was full. They had a cot for me up there in the cheap seats. I slept when I could. When I could tune out the sounds of coughing, of wheezing, It didn't seem like it was ever going to end. But then one day the tide started to turn. You know, all these cots started to disappear. People would walk out. You know, they would leave if they were lucky. If not, well, you know. But it looks like they finally found a therapy that works. More people were able to clear the infection and walk out than we ever expected. I mean, a lot more. And over the next couple of months, all of these cots started to evaporate like a puddle under the hot sun. So now it's me and 43 other medics, all of us exhausted, sick of each other, and ready to go home. All the while, we couldn't wait for the day that we could just send the last patient home. That moment of quiet with this field completely empty. But now that it's here, I'm the loneliest I've ever been in my life. These past 4 months have been the hardest I've ever been through. Harder than the first pandemic. Because that was before I'd met you. When I was all alone in my apartment, isolating week after week, all I could do was wonder, was I going to get sick? Was my father going to get sick? Was the whole world just going to end? I mean, that was hard, but here in the stadium, it was even harder. But I didn't even have time to think. All I could do was go from one patient to the next. Just keep acting. Hope for the best. But now that it's over, I just feel hollow. I mean, how the hell could that possibly be? It's maybe the time in my life when I felt the most needed. And now it's over.
Hey, Jax.
Yeah.
You're still needed. You know that, right? There's still someone who needs you more than anything in the world. Whoa, easy as he goes. 6 feet.
How about 5?
You sure?
Why not?
It's your rule.
Why not 4?
Might as well make it 3.
2?
1.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is that?
I'm just helping you finish what you started in the park this afternoon. Dance with me.
You sure?
I've only got the gizmo for 5 more minutes. Jessica wants to call her kids before they go to bed. Let's make it count.
I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight. Baby, all through the night I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I will not let go. Tell me to.